Instagram, how's it going? I'm back in my studio this week. I took a few days off last week after doing Roy's art fair because I was a bit tired. Like, it was for 4 days and I'm not used to talking a lot to people over 4 days because obviously the last year and a half that we've had. But oh my god, it was just amazing. First of all, people who came and bought work, people who came just to chat, people who I've connected with online through the course of the pandemic, or who have seen me do like videos like this, who came to say hello. Like, it was brilliant, and it was lovely to put a face to like a virtual profile. Brilliant, like, just, yeah, it gave me a real boost, and it was lovely to just get out and speak about the work again and build that physical connection in person. So I've been tidying up my studio to sort of freshen my headspace when I've come back into the studio. And through the course of tidying up, I found some old work that I had put aside at the beginning of the year, because if work starts to annoy me, I just move it aside because I don't want to look at it anymore. When I pulled it out, I thought, maybe that's not so bad. So I've just been having a good look at it now. So I'm going to flip my screen, and maybe you guys can help me decide whether I should finish them or whether I should rework them. So this is the first painting. So this is like 80 by 80 centimeter. And right now it's really hard to find large canvases because of Brexit and COVID. There's a delay. Really good size to start off. I really like the replication of the marks that I was playing with. I really like that I went into the wet paint and scraped it away, so you can see all these border lines along here. So it's a nice difference in texture. And I'm quite pleased with all this charcoal dry brushing along here. This scaddiness is quite loose, but I'm still just it just needs a finishing mark or two, and I'm not quite sure what I want to go in with. So I either do that, or I just paint over the whole thing and start from scratch, which I'm kind of tempted to do because I've moved my work on a bit from these marks, and I'm more interested in making these kind of shapes at the minute. This is one that's left over from Roy's. It's a nice little painting, but if I upscale this onto this size, that could be interesting. So I'll see. And then this is the second one. This is 60 by 60 centimeter, and I like, there's lots of, you know, discombobulation and lots of kerfuffle and interruption, and there's a lot going on here, but I like that it's condensed quite centrally with these nice shooting off marks and nice clean cut paint marks against this jagged, against this thickly applied. So yeah, I'm not sure. I could do the same thing with this one, just paint over it and rework it. But I've had these up on the studio wall all day, and something just keeps coming back and drawing my eye. So maybe I'll just wait until tomorrow and think about them a bit more. I do like these red marks. You can't beat a bit of colour pop. I should add, anyone who's new to following me, all my work is based on the materiality of oil paint, and that's transferred onto rock landscapes. And I have a lot of chat about this in past videos on my highlights, or there's my art statement is on my website, because if you are new to following me, you might be sort of wondering about some of the marks that I'm making. Every mark has been referenced and researched, and there's a reason why all the marks are there. I'm very process-based, very process-led. It's a really well thought out process, but obviously if you're just joining the chat now, you might be like, ooh, what is she talking about? So pop over to my website if you want to learn more. I will be chatting more about my process again, because it's been a little while since I've done it. I'm going to clear up of my thinking wall. So all these are reference paintings and notes and things, and these will all go into my visual diary for future reference, because they all make I'll tell a little story about my painting practice, so I want to keep them just because I know I'll refer to them later. And then these ones, I just feel they need to be seen. I don't want to put them into my visual diary for future reference. I feel like they deserve a bit more. So offer these at £200 each. Normally I sell them through open studio events or through studio visits, but I wanted to put it out to you guys first, so I'm going to number and you can just pop me a DM if there's anything that you like. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So these are all oil paint, oil bar roll on oil paper. And what I normally do with these is I frame them up quite simply, because I don't like to have the frame override, because they're just small paintings. So normally I'll put like a mount on, maybe this thick, a white mount, and then like a white frame surrounding that. And these are just little pinholes from where they were hammered into the wall as I was painting on them. So if there's any of these that you like, just pop me a DM. No pressure to buy, just if you're interested, and I can send you some detailed images and detailed video so you'll know exactly what you're going to get. Yeah, that is it for now from the studio. Look at my walls. God, I really need to paint my walls and tidy them up. My husband Simon came in to help me pack up for Roy's art fair, and he was like, Ash, you need to sort out those walls. So maybe next week I'll have it done. It's another thing for the list. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.